What's up, baby babies? What's up, baby babies? Did you miss me? Did you miss me? I know I've been gone a minute. Once again, y'all know I take my little breaks and I have to go and handle things and do my family business. But for now, I'm back. And I'm going to try to be more consistent once again. No, consistency is the key. I think if I can be consistent, we can get some things done. I can get my message out there. And just be able to spread what's going on with me. What's up, Amy babies? Y'all, everything's been going a little bit topsy-turvy. I've had some good days and some bad days. Some good things, some bad things. A lot has been going on. In the last several weeks, months. You guys know I started back on, March the 2nd with my Munjaro journey. I'm at, let me look, where am I at? I think I'm at week 18. So I'm at week 18 right now. And my starting weight was 247. I'm now at 220. So I've lost a total of about 27 pounds. Yay! Things are going well. As far as the Munjaro, I haven't had any issues. Again, I've started on the 7.5 dose. I've been here for about 7 weeks. I've been on the 7.5. I didn't have any issues transferring to the new dose. Everything's been working out pretty good. Again, I had a little stall, but most of it was due to all of the family issues that was going on. Pray for my family, y'all. We lost someone very near and dear to us, my stepmother. I've been trying to be supportive to my sister and my nieces and all of their family. It's just been a struggle. Some days have been good, some days are not so good. But we've all been fighting through it and doing our best. So, again, pray for us. Keep us in your prayers. Think of us. And yeah, but now we're moving forward. We're blessed. We're highly favored. I'm going to try and get back on track in doing these videos. Actually going to do my best to get my sister involved. I want to actually start doing some try videos with her. I'm one of those people who I'm very open to trying new things, new foods, and she's not. She's very, this is what I like, and that's all I need. So I want to kind of open her mind to some other cuisines and some other flavor profiles and some other snacks and things like that. So what I may do is I may order some snacks from maybe say Korea or Germany or wherever, and just have her try them out and just see what kind of reactions we get, not just from her but from my niece as well. I think it'll be good for me and it'll be good for her, for all of us to actually get back into life, finding things to do, new things. But yeah, that's pretty much just been going on with me. I don't have much, of an update outside of the, again, I'm still losing, which is wonderful. It's going slow, but that's kind of how it should be. So I'm not complaining. My daughter's moved out, so I'm kind of not home alone. Uncle Marcus is still there. If I can get rid of him, y'all, I'm hitting the streets. You hear me? I'm hitting these streets. Maybe not, but anyway. Y'all know I don't do the streets no more. But anyway, and plus it's too hot. Have y'all been? Oh, it is hot in Houston. Okay, it is hot in Houston. But anyway, kicking off the rest of the year right now. Getting started with something new. Going to actually focus more on being active, which was what I said I was going to do the last video. But again, life happened. A lot of stuff has gone down. I really haven't been able to focus on those things. So now I'm going to actually try to refocus my brain and get started back on being a little bit more active. along with the food modifications. You know what? I've listened to some folks on YouTube and even just a random conversation going on. Please, people, please don't shame your friends and family who seek out alternative methods of finding ways of losing weight. It's stupid. Some people just need other ways of getting it done. I recognized early on, years ago, that I needed help with losing weight, especially after I was 40, after I made 40, and I was struggling. I was doing everything I could, tried every diet in the book, and a doctor suggested I have bariatric surgery, and I was like, oh no, I can't do that. And then God sat me down one day and said, hey, that could be an option, look into it. And I really started researching it, and then found out that I had several friends who had gone through the experience. They shed a whole bunch of light, and I realized that God was opening the door for me to take that path. So that was my first step in learning how to relearn how to eat correctly and be healthy. I did that. I got past the first wave of weight loss, only to find out years later that that type of surgery that I chose, which was the gastric sleeve, would not give me the weight loss that I was looking for. I was looking for a much more advanced level of weight loss. I was almost 300 pounds at the time I had that surgery. So I got down around 70 something odd pounds, and then I was stuck, and I couldn't really get any further than that. And then so I started looking into other options. Through the years, I've tried different things, and this one thing I'm finding is the answer. It not only it takes away my appetite, but it also helps me to recognize what I was doing and how I was, what my relationship was with food and eating. And I realize I don't have to focus on it as much, but I also recognize that I need that chemical to help me to maintain that. That it's a brain thing, it's a chemical thing. And that without it, that I'm more than likely will have issues again in the future. And because now I'm in a space where I'm doing so much better physically, not just as far as weight loss, but my blood pressure's under control, the blood sugars are under control. I'm feeling a whole bunch better. I've been able to be a little bit more active. My anemia, I have anemia, and I have to do more to take care of myself and take care of that. That's the next step. But things are starting to get better, and so I want to continue to stay on this path of getting healthy and getting better. And I know that I'm going to have to continue with the medication. It's going to take the medication to help me. I've heard people say that, oh, well, what are you going to do once you get to your weight loss goal? Of course, you want to try and wean off and see how you can sustain it without it. I'm afraid that, again, being that this is a chemical imbalance, I won't be able to do that. So my question is, do I continue on? I don't know. I don't think that there are any studies, and I'll have to look into this, of any long-term issues with folks who are on diabetes medications, because, again, I'm not a type 2 diabetic. At one point, I was kind of borderline, but that's dead and gone now. But I recognize I'm going to need something to keep me moving forward. Now, of course, USDA, FDA rather, there are trials happening with Eli Lilly and probably other companies where they're trying to market Munjaro just for weight loss, which would be good for me in the future. And those of us who want to continue on the medication, because I recognize I'm going to need help. There's no such thing as mind control. I have to just No, it doesn't work for me. Tried it for years. I'm 51 years old. It has not worked, and I've starved myself. I did all kinds of crazy. I'm not going to go into some of the stuff like that. That would probably be more detrimental to my health than anything. But again, this is me rambling on because, I'm just thinking long term about how once I hit my goal, I still feel that I need to lose at least 30, 40 more pounds. I want to get to 180, 185. I think I'll be good at that range. That's usually good for my frame. When I was younger, at 185, 160 to 180, I was usually pretty good. I definitely want to get out of the 200s. That's my short-term goal. I'm focused on getting out of the 200s. I'm at 220 right now. So now I want to kick it into another gear, add some exercise, see if I can keep moving forward. But yeah, I think long term, this is going to be a lifelong, maybe not a lifelong, but a long-term medication. And yeah. I went to the doctor recently and they told me, oh, your A1C is perfect now. You don't need the medication anymore. And I'm like, well, what happens to a type 1 diabetic when you take them off of their insulin? They get sick and they go into decay. Their bodies their body reacts because they don't have what they need to be healthy, to burn fuel. Insulin is what our body needs to burn our fuel. So the question remains, if you take me off of the medication, that chemical imbalance will come back, and then I'll still be in the same predicament as I was before. I'm tired of the yo-yos. I want to be a little bit more consistent. And I know I need help again. I accept the fact that I need help. I'm not ashamed of it. Please don't try to shame me. I'm too old and I don't care. So I'm hoping that even with the rebranding of Munjaro into a medication that's just for weight loss, that it'll help folks to find a way to achieve their goals long term, including myself especially. Okay. But anyway, Auntie babies, I wanted to do a quick update. It's been so long, so I'm going to try and find something to do this weekend. Get myself back into the groove of doing these videos. I've been watching a lot of different TV shows. Y'all got a fire stick. I have been watching TV. But I don't know what I want to talk about because I watch so much of everything. Maybe, what show I just watched yesterday that I really loved that maybe I can find a way to do a review of was Lil Jon has a show on HGTV. I know. Lil Jon on HGTV rather. Designing spaces. But it was actually a cute little show. Maybe I'll start talking about some of those spaces that he and his partner designed. Because I watched 2 episodes, it was actually pretty good. So I could do that. That's something my sister would like to. I think she would like that too. Maybe I'll talk her into that this weekend. You hear me, Nisha? I'll be over. Well, that's it, Auntie babies. I love you. I miss you. I do miss you. I keep thinking about taking the time to do the video. I just get so caught up in the day-to-day and what I'm doing that I just never take time to stop and do it. I'm here today. I'm getting it done. And I will be back soon. Auntie loves you, but I ain't your mama. And I'll see you next time. Please like and subscribe. See you soon. Bye.